Welcome back to the Spiritual Clinic. Today, we're exploring a topic that is often overlooked or minimized in discussions of Christian history: the role and influence of African church fathers. These early theologians shaped the foundations of Christian doctrine, but their African origins and identities have been downplayed in history, particularly during the colonial era. Join us as we uncover the rich legacy of these African leaders and how their contributions continue to impact the church today. Africa was a cradle of early Christianity, with many influential church fathers hailing from its diverse regions. However, their African heritage has often been obscured, especially during the colonial period when European and American historians sought to promote narratives that supported colonial and racial ideologies. Let's begin by introducing some of the most prominent African church fathers whose writings profoundly influenced Christian theology. First, Tertullian, born around 155 to 240 AD in Carthage, North Africa. Tertullian is often called the father of Latin Christianity. He was the first Christian author to write extensively in Latin and is credited with coining the term Trinity. His works including and laid the groundwork for Western Christian theology. Next, Cyprian of Carthage, who lived from around 200 to 258 AD. Another influential figure from Carthage, Cyprian was a bishop and martyr whose writings on church unity and the role of bishops were foundational. His work emphasized the importance of maintaining the unity of the Christian community, a concept that resonated throughout church history. Then, Origen of Alexandria, born around 185 to 254 AD. Origen, from Alexandria, Egypt, was one of the most prolific early Christian theologians. His work on biblical exegesis, particularly a massive compilation of different versions of the Old Testament, and his writings on the pre-existence of souls were highly influential, though later controversial. Finally, Augustine of Hippo, who lived from 354 to 430 AD. Perhaps the most famous of all, Augustine was born in what is now modern-day Algeria. His works, such as And, are cornerstones of Christian theology. Augustine's thoughts on grace, free will, and the nature of the church shaped Western Christianity for centuries. The writings of these African church fathers were not just influential, they were foundational. Tertullian's articulation of the Trinity provided a theological framework that would be used by the Church for centuries. Cyprian's emphasis on church unity influenced the structure of church authority, especially during times of schism. Origen's extensive work on biblical interpretation set the stage for the development of Christian exegesis, influencing how Scripture was understood and taught. Augustine, with his profound theological reflections, shaped doctrines of original sin, predestination, and the nature of the Church, leaving a legacy that would be felt through the Reformation and beyond. These African theologians were not just footnotes in history, they were central figures whose works are still studied and revered in seminaries, churches, and theological circles around the world today. Despite their immense contributions, the African origins of these church fathers were often downplayed or outright ignored in European and American historical narratives, especially during the colonial era. Why? Because acknowledging the African roots of key Christian leaders did not fit the colonial agenda, which sought to portray Africa as a dark, uncivilized continent in need of European salvation. Colonial powers used Christianity as a tool to justify their imperial conquests, promoting a version of history that aligned with their racial ideologies. By Europeanizing the African church fathers, they could present Christianity as a solely European religion, thereby reinforcing the colonial narrative that Africa was a land devoid of civilization before European intervention. The downplaying of the African heritage of these church fathers had profound consequences. It not only distorted the historical understanding of early Christianity, but also contributed to the marginalization of African contributions to global history. This revisionism perpetuated the myth of African inferiority and reinforced racial hierarchies that justified the exploitation of African peoples and resources. Furthermore, by erasing the African roots of these theologians, the Church missed out on a richer and more diverse understanding of its own history. The global Christian community was deprived of the opportunity to fully appreciate the multicultural and multi-ethnic nature of the early Church. In recent decades, there has been a resurgence of interest in the African Church Fathers. Scholars, particularly from Africa and the African diaspora, have been working to reclaim this neglected history and to restore these figures to their rightful place in the Christian tradition. This rediscovery has had a powerful impact, particularly in African Christian communities. Recognizing that some of the most foundational figures in Christian theology were African has provided a sense of pride and a deeper connection to the faith for many African Christians. The legacy of the African Church Fathers continues to resonate today. Their writings still shape Christian doctrine, and their rediscovery challenges us to embrace a more inclusive and accurate understanding of church history. As we reflect on their contributions, it's important to recognize that the story of Christianity is not the story of one culture or one people, but of a global and diverse community. By acknowledging and celebrating the African roots of these early theologians, we honor the true breadth of the Christian tradition. The African Church Fathers were pillars of early Christianity, their writings and teachings laying the foundation for much of what we believe today. It's time we give them the recognition they deserve, not only for their theological contributions, but also for their rightful place in history as Africans who shaped the global church. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share, and subscribe to the Spiritual Clinic for more content on church history and spiritual growth. Until next time, stay blessed.